Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more This War of Mine, Ruthless Renegades. Alright, happy Monday to all of you, it is a new week. I guess before we go too far, something I should go ahead and tell you right now is at the time you are watching this, I will be on vacation. And why is that important? Well, it's because, I am currently recording this stuff before I've had a chance to go through all the comments from the last week, so if I seem a little unresponsive, I do apologize if that offends you. Hopefully you understand. Arica, how are you doing today? You are slightly wounded, so that's better than you used to be. You do have a bit of a hangover after all the alcohol, though. I'm gonna let Bruno get a nap in first, if that's alright. But we'll probably want to keep... Well, I kind of want her to continue recovering, but Roman also does need an opportunity to sleep. Let's just send her down to the chair, let her sit for a while. We could apply some new bandages to her. The thing is, I'm not sure we need to. Slightly wounded, you have a pretty good chance of recovering on your own. Not really necessary. We do have some newer story for Roman today, that's nice. The battle for Pogoren was short and ugly. When the man in the street can turn out to be the enemy, people start taking precautions. Like shooting anyone who looks at them funny. I'm not saying I did that, but I was the minority. Oof, vicious, man. Anyways, yeah, so like I'm saying, at the time you're watching this, I either will be in Bermuda or about to arrive. And I'm trying to record as much of this stuff ahead of time as I can because I don't want you guys to have to take a vacation just because I do. Wow, Franco got here early today. But yeah, so my idea there is just I'll try recording a little bit ahead of time. If I am missing a video or two though this week, that would be why. I'll do my best. But be aware that that is possible. Early Franco. Very unusual. Okay, so what should we trade then? Well, we have some jewelry we're not going to use. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess I'll... You don't have a lot of useful stuff this time. Obviously some components would be good. They're worth about as much as moonshine. So that's a pretty nice deal for me overall. Trade that. Same thing. Deal. And we'll get some wood as well, probably in a bit, but let's do this first. Done. Okay. So that jewelry ended up being a pretty nice haul for us. Of course, Arica paid for it dearly, but hopefully she won't be depressed anymore. She drank away her sorrows, quite literally. That's about as good of a deal as we're going to get there on that moonshine, so okay, do that, and we'll trade away. I'm kind of wondering if I want to hold on to just one more moonshine to be safe. Just in case I need it. Don't get me wrong, I do have a little bit of water and sugar. I can make some more, but maybe it would be better to trade away, let's say, some herbal meds. See if I can get the water, lumber, some parts. That's about as much as I can get. How about an herb? Nope. Alright, that seems reasonable. Now the question is, do I also want to trade for more parts and the fuel and the bullets? And I don't really think so. Fuel's not bad, it's just, I think I'd rather save the trade goods for another time when there's something more valuable. Now, I could trade for some cigarettes. That actually is more tempting than you might think. I wonder if he'd be interested in the broken pistol. Probably. But I don't think I'll trade that away. At least, I think it's probably going to be worth a lot more to trade a working one, right? Interesting, want to exchange. Nothing special, but not bad either, yeah. Fixing the pistol is worth more. The question is, how many resources go into fixing the pistol? And does that basically strip it of its value? Am I getting less profit than if I had just traded this away? And I don't know. I do not know the answer to that question. I think I will just trade away this last moonshine. I'll have to make some more, but let's go ahead and do that. I'll take the rest of your parts. Take a... Oh, that's... Okay, maybe I won't take as many parts. Parts aren't quite as useful. They're okay. Not as useful as they used to be. See if I can get some cigarettes. I can have them for almost nothing, so I'd like to think... Whoop. Well, I would have liked to have thought that I could get quite a few. Wow! He says I can have it for almost nothing, but they're worth... They're worth about as much as the parts. Almost. Well, that's a little bit misleading, sir. Alright, we'll take 2 parts then, and a little bit of fuel. The bullets are very useful, don't get me wrong, but I think we'll hold off on that for the time being. Go ahead and trade that away. Alright, goodbye. Thank you for coming early, Franco. Makes things a little bit easier for me. Roman, let's go ahead and use this water filter. So, anyway, what was I trying to go at before I got distracted trading? I really don't remember. Vacation and stuff like that. Not really relevant now. So I've been watching some of the responses in the comments and stuff for the last few videos, and I do appreciate the advice that people are giving me, as far as some build orders and things to prioritize. Some people trying to make sure I understand that Roman can take out the entire military outpost with a knife, and oh yeah, I'm aware of that. It is very, very likely that I will be doing that myself once it is opened up, and I'm not really worried about people getting depressed. Which, right now, anyway, I mean, as much as I would love to continue doing wicked things, a little bit tough to do that when I think that there's a good chance someone might kill themselves. Can I upgrade this? Almost. Actually, that is a reason to have gone for some more parts. I forgot about that. Still, I think what we may need to do now is actually go for a furnace. It seems a little bit low-tech compared to some of the stuff we have been doing, getting a vegetable garden, for example, but the radio is warning me that it's starting to get kind of cold, so I'm going to want to have this just to make sure that people don't get sick. Winter is coming, as you may have heard in a few popular cultural references. I think I will have Arica eat a meal. Reason why, I think she heals a little bit faster. Oh, Bruno, no. Gosh, dang it, I broke your sleep. I'm sorry, I broke you out of REM cycle. Crap. No, I think that she does heal slightly faster if she's full, and I think she won't be as sad. She is still sad, she's just not, you know, depressed. Alright, now she can rest. Roman, I think I'll have you get into bed. Bruno, come down here and make me some more moonshine. We'll get that process going, and then we'll end the day. And I'll probably have to send Bruno out scavenging again. Let's go ahead and make just 2 more, just in case Arica needs it. And what would I need in order to upgrade this furnace? Because if I'm going to use this, I would prefer to have the more efficient version. Obviously. I mean, if it can save me some materials, that's going to be crucial. There's actually a very good chance we're going to end up needing 2 furnaces at some point in this game. We would need a thermostat, which requires electrical components. How many of those do I have? 5. So I actually could upgrade it now, but I won't have anything to upgrade the metal workshop. Okay, let's go ahead and end the day then. Roman is fully rested. I'm going to have Arica sleep. Bruno scavenge, Roman guard. And again, things are still locked off to us. I know it seems really boring going back to the same places all the time, but I mean, the game's kind of limiting me as far as what I'm able to do. We could try going to St. Mary's Church. I don't really intend on doing any combat here, so sending Bruno isn't necessarily a bad thing. There is some danger here, don't get me wrong, but I think we'll be okay. The question is, what do we need as far as crowbars and stuff like that? And to be honest, I don't really remember. I know that there's a lot of rubble, and I know you would need a lot of saw blades. You know, we'll come back to this later. For now, let's go back to, let's say, the construction site, where I know that there's a lot of useful materials. I can't really get much in the central square. Actually, I could go to the port. The port is also more or less safe, I think. Well, maybe not. I thought that this port would have the smuggler, but I'm looking at the description there. The river port used to be the safest way to escape the city until the army set up the searchlights and shoot those who don't comply. Whoa, there actually might be an event here that I never knew about. That is entirely possible, and if that's the case, then maybe I don't want to go here right now? I think we go to the construction site. I know it's boring, I'm aware, I'm sorry, but I think it has to happen. And I don't think... I could just take the lockpick. We can make more, right? Let's just open up that darn cabinet, because I don't know when I'm going to get my crowbar back. I mean, just watch. Now now the airport is going to open up, like, by tomorrow. Just watch. That's how it works. But let's go up here, and let's go ahead and open this darn thing up. I'm tired of waiting. I want to know what's inside, man. I'm like a little kid before Christmas, you know? I'm just eagerly waiting to open up my Christmas presents. And if my parents tell me, no, you're going to have to wait until, you know, after we've done some Christmas caroling, so you can't open your presents until noon, I just go a little crazy. And yes, that did happen quite often. My parents believed in Christmas caroling, much to my chagrin. But anyway. Wow. 2 broken pistols and a lot of bullet makings. Huh. If I ever find a frick ton of weapon parts, that could be useful, and if I ever have to clear out the military outpost, then that could very well happen. Fascinating. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out the rest of the construction site, though, and get everything into one big pile, so I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, I think that's everything in the construction site, so we know that whatever we get here, this is the best stacking we're ever gonna get. It's a pretty nice amount of weapon parts that I would like. Some parts would be very nice for me. Electrical components 1 and 2. I do need plenty of those. Could bring along things like the rifle. There are more guns, of course, available to me. The canned food sounds quite good. The herbal meds quite good. Maybe a bandage. Wow, I'm going to have to make another trip here. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Absolutely amazing. Don't need the vegetables right now, but it's good to know that it's here. Do I really need any more building supplies? Wouldn't hurt to have it, but I'm wondering if it makes more sense to go ahead and grab things like the rest of the bullets, perhaps the guns? Now, the problem with bringing an assault rifle is when you are defending your home from bandits, you tend to use a lot more bullets. Like, you will go through your bullet stores very rapidly, which is obviously concerning. I can't remember if I have a combat vest back at home. I think I do. We'll take the bullets. The broken pistols I'll leave for now. We'll come back for that later. I could take some cigarettes, I suppose. Again, though, I hate to get that. I just don't feel like it's gotta be a good priority. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Now let's take a little bit of lumber. And then we will run to the exit, and that will have to be good enough for now. Yeah, I'm getting kind of annoyed that I'm not able to go to new places right now. I'm aware that there are people who probably want me to get a bit more excitement into the series. You know, we're almost halfway through at this point. And I know a lot of people want to see some action. They want to see more people die. They want me to go to the military outpost and stuff like that. And I don't blame you. I understand. I also would like to do that. We used 3 bullets to chase them off. See, if we had the assault rifle, I think we would have used, like, maybe up to 10. Anyway, we were able to chase them off. But anyway, yeah, no, it's just, I'd like to go to all those places, I really would, but the game is not really letting me, which is very irritating. Is anyone very hungry? No, thankfully not. Alright, why don't you go ahead and rest for a bit. Roman... I think if we want to upgrade this... Do we want to upgrade this first, or do we want to upgrade the workshop first? Well, we do need to have another water filter. If I don't keep getting water, we're going to regret it. But wait, 32. That's not a ton of components. We may need all of those. Hang on. If I wanted to upgrade the metal workshop... Oh, we don't even have enough, honestly. Wow, even after a Franco trip, coming by and stocking us up on components, we're still kind of out. It's getting very cold. I think I need to upgrade this first now. It's got to be a priority. It would have been nice if winter had delayed itself a little bit longer, but it did not. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a thermostat using some of the new electrical components that we have. I have had some people ask me why I talk this way during this series, why my tone is so subdued compared to what you usually hear. Because if you listen to me on EU4 or Plague Inc. or anything like that, it's nothing like this. And a big part of the reason I do that is because I do try to set a bit more of a tone for the series. I want to have some ambiance, you know? This is just that kind of a game, I think. Oh, hello. Somebody's coming to say hi. Please don't make me sad today. Roman just got happy. Bruno's fine. Arica's the only one who's having trouble. I was almost ready to go and kill people. Or steal from them. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it's an event where I don't have to worry about that too much. You never know. There are some events that'll happen that I don't have to worry about it. We'll be okay. Let's toss a little fuel in the fire. Keep a little bit warm. 62 is quite light. Oh well. We knew these were going to happen eventually. This is part of the Ruthless Renegade run. Hi there, neighbors. Oh, he sounds very friendly. This could be good, actually. Maybe we're fine. Good day to you. I live down the street and I noticed you're living in this abandoned building. I've got some news. There was a humanitarian aid drop last night. Most containers were confiscated by the rebels, but I know about one they missed. It landed in no man's land, so it might be dangerous to get to it, but under the cover of darkness, we should be able to make it. I'll show you where it is if you help me carry supplies. Deal? Now that's a deal I could get behind, absolutely. Roman's very tired, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Or do I want to wait? Give me a sec. Wait until Bruno wakes up. He'll be up in about an hour. I'm going to send Bruno instead. Bruno will be well rested. Won't be so bad. I'm a little concerned that we are falling behind in keeping people, well, rested. Doesn't seem to be going all that well. Do we have a water filter? Did I not make one? For some reason in my head, I thought for sure I made one. Okay, let's get down here and make a water filter real quick. But yeah, there we go. Bruno, you're going to go on a little trip, buddy. It's going to be great. Bring me back something shiny. That's all I have to say. But yeah, alright, Bruno, go. So we're a little light on the manpower right now, and I think, I hate to do it, but I'm going to have Arica use a bandage to make sure she's not wounded for long, because she's going to have to stay on guard tonight while Roman scavenges. And I don't want to risk her wound getting worse. She can't rest overnight, basically. So I'm going to use the bandages, as valuable as they are, to try and give myself a slight advantage, since she's going to have to stay up tonight. Best I can do. She is, at least not got a hangover anymore. And she's not depressed, so I'll call that a win. I also know there are a lot of people who want me to go faster in this game. Just kind of looking through some of the responses that I've gotten. Or some of the unspoken responses, whether that be a dislike button or something like that. You know, it's one of the problems of being a YouTuber. You're always overanalyzing the numbers, but trying to figure out what you may have done wrong to upset some people. But I think some people want me to go faster in this series. The thing about this War of Mine is I think it's a game you don't rush. You know? Toward the end of the game, when you're set, you know, and there's no point in sitting around and waiting, sure, that's one thing. But for now, no. We are very light on the components. We need way more components than anything else right now. And that's certainly doable. I can absolutely go back to the construction site. You all know that. I'm also light on the parts by about 3. It's unfortunate, really. What could I have you do? Anything? I don't think so. I could have her board things up again, but to be honest, until we have the bandit event, I don't know if this is really worth the building supplies. I'm just going to have you go and play some guitar for a little bit. Lift your spirits. End of the day. We'll have to have Roman go forth and scavenge tonight. It's still locked off. Gosh dang. How long is this going to last? I want to go to these places. I really do. Anywhere would be fine. I mean, I guess I could go to the small apartment building, but it's a little risky. I'm sorry, guys, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to go back to the construction site yet again. It's not as fun. I know you guys crave diversity, and I can't say that I blame you, but the game, it's all RNG at this point. There's nothing I can do about it. Not a dang thing. Alright, we're going to load up on some components. Anything else really valuable? We could use some more parts, certainly. I'll take the moonshine, the rifle, the vests, the guns. And I think I just load up on parts from there. So that's 24 parts. It's a pretty reasonable amount. Is there anything I could leave behind that I don't need? I mean, none of these are crucial elements to me right now. Let's see, I had 9 back home. You add on 24, and I got 33 components. I need 40. I have to leave behind 2 more things. Leave behind the assault rifle. We'll take the pistol. Leave behind the vest. Take 2 more of these. This is the amount of components I would need, bare minimum, if I want to upgrade that metal workshop, right? Pretty sure. Don't get me wrong, there's still quite a few valuable things here. Bullet casings and gunpowder to make bullets when that becomes valuable later, if we have a crime wave. Guns to chase them off. A vegetable, if we ever need it. But for now, I think that's going to have to do. Alright, once again, kind of a short video, but I can't go anywhere new, and the places that I can go aren't really worth my time, so I apologize if this is going to frustrate people, but this is where we're going to have to end this video. Only a couple of days, and we'll have to come back, and hopefully Arica will be in better shape. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.